Okay, let's go to my YouTube. So it's a little slow right now because I'm testing out my buddy's computer. And so it's a little slow right now because I'm testing out my buddy's computer. And because of that, it's I believe it's a Dell. Yeah, it's a Dell Optiplex 3020 with. Look at the specs of this rig. It's got an Intel Core i5 4590 with 8 gigs of DDR3, a RX 480 4 gig card with 2 storage. I'm gonna have to figure out why the hard drive's not showing up. No biggie. I'll get it installed. It's got about 750 gigs or 720 gigabytes of storage. It's got, for what it is, it's got decent specs. It's got, for what? So let's go to Realtor. We'll see how it works on live streams. It's a little laggy at first because it just opened up the page, but once you get it up and running, it's much faster than it usually, in other things. Save search. I'm gonna see property type, single family home, save. But yeah, for what this is, I'm really, really impressed with this house. Oh, lag. I think this computer could do with 16 gigs of RAM. It only has 8 right now, and that's in dual channel. I want to run it in quad channel with 16 and see what happens, or maybe 32 gigs, because 32 would never allow this thing to lag. I heard 16 gigs of DDR3 is still really expensive, but yeah, you can see it's pretty powerful for an older Dell Optiplex that only has about 200 and something bucks invested into it. Oh, there's an old GE vent. It's a really, really solid little rig. Let me see if my live stream's working. I'm gonna restart it. Okay, so there we go, we're good now. This house is from the 80s. This is my favorite house, hands down, right here. If it'll load. It takes a minute to load because it's a bit slower than my current rig. Me having a computer with really high-end specs, I'm just used to them. So I'm thinking about building a computer for JDL Productions, which is one of my friends. His name is Jesse. So there's a Four Seasons 3. And here we have a BRK 1769 ACI. And you can see for what this computer is, it handles streams pretty dang well. And I think this will be a perfect computer whenever I send it to Devin. This is actually the computer I built for Black Lightning 4547. And I'm thinking about building one for JDL Productions as well, because recently he got a crappy MacBook Polycarbonate edition. Just one of those white MacBooks. And he needs something better than just a MacBook unibody that's polycarbonate with better specs. And I'm thinking about for Jesse building him with a Core i7 and a few other things. Yeah, this thing is running really, really smooth. Yeah, I know, this is a really, really nice house. It's one of my favorites, and there's 3 of them with the 1769s. One second. Um, the nice thing about Realtor is they brought back 3D tours only. Ooh, nice. I love this house. I have not seen anything of it yet. Let's see. As soon as I find houses, I immediately jump straight to the point. Oh shit. That is a PA 400, either the B or W edition. Probably a PA 400W. I don't know if they made a beige version or not. But yeah, fun story. So, at this mall in Virginia, there's skylights like this, and inside the skylights are the ESLs with the mechanical Kobishi or whatever buzzer they decided to use um, installed in the skylights, which I find really, really cool because, you know, those detectors are pretty uncommon and they're pretty nice for what they are. Right here we have some sort of keypad. I believe it's an AT&T keypad. I don't really pay attention to them that often. I know my old house is on here, but it has the 4618s in it on the pictures. Yeah, for a Billedrit PC build, I'm calling this one a win. I think Devin's gonna really enjoy it. Now later today I will be rehooking up my oh look i3 with the dust cap. Fail. Absolute fail. Next, 1977. Since you're watching Inland, how many oops model not available listings have you gotten on Realtor? I think I've seen this house. There's one of those BRK 2100s or 2001s with the bigger cover. Might be in a Demco 5700. Might even be a I don't know, it might be one of the rare ones. Try the screenshot feature for this computer. I'm gonna label it as a 2001 because that's what I think it is. Recently, also in a house, I found a BRK, I mean not in a BRK, an Edwards 217 smoke. One of those really, really rare Edwards detectors installed. You see lots of 747s on the ceiling, or the rebrands of the 747. But this house has I-12060s, and you can see how yellowed that one is. I think for live streaming and what Devin's gonna do, this is the perfect computer for him. Yeah, I know. I know it's you, Nathaniel. I thought I saw something hanging by the wires. That's a G6. Huh, maybe they fixed it. Yeah, that's a G6 or G18. This house is from 94. I'll probably set the age max to a little bit older so we can get some more results that are older. Clean install though. I love the popcorn ceiling. I know most people don't like popcorn ceiling, but I do. This is a Sierra ceiling fan. Sierra Victorian copy. And yeah, there's not much in that house. I do really like how they brought back the 3D tours. Only. Ooh. That is either a 77R or a 769 AC. I just can't tell if it has a power indicator or not. Let me see if I can. If it's 769 AC, it's been disconnected, but it's nice nonetheless. Screenshot worthy. There. I guess it didn't like the model name, file name, because I had to change it to a 769. I was going to put 7069/77, but yeah, this house has been modernized and they kept the original detector. I'm digging it. See if I can't. I'm trying to see if I can get my. I wish I had a secondary monitor so I could set up my other computer, the one I use for my builds. Ones I use for my videos and stuff. So I can read the comments with this one and then use that one for the stream. And have a second monitor for that. 8 Abbotsfield Court in Dallas. Dallas is doing me good. Oh, I think I've seen this house. Yeah, it has the 445s. I've streamed it before. Oops, model not available. 99. Oh yeah, fun fact, tomorrow is my birthday. So that's gonna be fun. Not sure what I'm gonna get. Today I know I'm getting paid for me to get some new 9-volt batteries for my collection. Oh, there's those USIs I don't mind. This house I've seen. A bunch of these houses I've seen, but I just haven't used this computer to live stream. In a house for sale, I have yet to find a first generation BRK 86 RAC. I've only found, actually I have found one, but I have yet to find more because I like seeing those installed because they're super nice and cool detectors. There's a Chematronic 602 194 degrees heat detector. That's a DSC base. The smoke is missing. Yeah. There is I believe that's an FACC or 4618. 4618. More common stuff. I'm also trying to replace the 4618s in our house with some P12040s and some I12080s. Because while the 4618s are good detectors, they're just super commonly used, and I would like some better units and ones that are not commonly as used. And actually the P12040s are commonly used, but I just want some better ones in that case. The I12080s though, I'm looking forward to getting those because they have the LED escape light and they work really, really well. Ooh, love the high ceilings in this place. It's starting to lag a little bit, but it's fine. Ooh, SA150LT. Or that might be an SA150C. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that does not have light test. Thank you. Yeah, that's one that does not have light test. Which, speaking of that, I've got some new detectors coming in today that I'll do a video on. And once I get my batteries from the store. Yeah, this is an SA-150. I don't think it has light test either, which is kind of rare, because you mostly see them with light test. And I'm actually getting something similar in the mail today, with something even more rare. I believe it's an Amway. Yeah, it's an Amway and an SA-150 LT, are what I'm getting in the mail. And I'll do videos on them. But yeah, this house is pretty neat, and it has good detectors in it, so I'll take it. Which leads me to another thing. I'm debating on what batteries I'm gonna get. So if you guys know, I'm thinking of getting some Duracell Pro Cells or something similar for my detectors, because I've only got the cheap ones that you can get from like the dollar store and stuff for testing my smokes. So if you guys know any good batteries, let me know, because I'm actually considering picking some up today when I get paid from someone today. Next. This one I believe has the really skylight style home. Yeah, this is the one that has the sky. It's huge. You know what? I'm gonna pull up, if I have my other phone here, my old Moto here. I'm gonna use it for the comments while I do the live stream and shit. Here we go. I'm excited because I'm gonna go to my YouTube, and I'm gonna go on my phone so I can read the comments while I'm live streaming, so I don't have to, change pages and make sure the stream's still playing. I think Duracell Pro Cells are what I'm gonna get. If not, I'm just gonna get some regular Duracell copper tops. But yeah, stream is on my phone now, so I can read comments while I'm streaming. Whatever that is. Looks like some bullet lights on the ceiling. In opposite positions. 1978. Old. I think I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen this house too. But I still like going back to look at those houses so I can get screenshots if I haven't. Yeah, this one has worry freeze. Yeah, sometimes when I see modernized houses, I don't stay in them for long, unless if they look somewhat promising. Like this one has the good door, the cool door on it, so it might have something promising inside of it. We'll see. Nah, KNCOSMIBA or KNCOSMBA. Nothing worse, nothing worth looking at, honestly. What do we have here? Ooh, nice. Oh, just an 0915. And this better not just be, okay, good. There's FADCs or 4618s protected in the bedrooms. I was about to say, this house better not just have one detector, because that's some freaking bad idea waiting to happen if there's actually a fire. I think I've seen this house. Yes, I have. It's got P1 2040s. Nothing worth mentioning, honestly. Yeah, later today I'll have my stream back on my rig. Nope. Nothing. Unless if it just blurred out the image. I don't think it has anything in it, though. What do we have? This house says 4618s, of course. I'm about to move to another area. 97. This might have some 1275s. I like looking at the 90s houses too because that's when I grew up. Oh, it has ADCs or DCs or 80s or whatever. Let's go to some different ones. Ooh, 1982. FADC. I don't really care for them that much. The only ones I care for are mine in my house because they pulse faster than any other ADC I've heard. As seen in my latest video on my channel. This house honestly looks like it has something good in it. It's in Irwin, Tennessee. I love this. It's really pretty. What is that on the wall? Huh. Looks like a Fire X bracket or something similar. I don't know what bracket that is. That house is too new for my liking. Need to set the date. 96. I'll check Pigeon Forge next just because, you know, I don't care. I said the interior of the house. Thank you. G6. $95 no. 99. Oops, model not available. I'll check. Nashville. 95. Nah. 85. Here we go. It lags a little bit, but there we go. Oh, one links. You don't see those as often as 4618's installed. Interesting emergency light, high capacity unit 2. And 4618. Of course. You know what's new? I'm about to set the date to 75 years, and then I'm going to set the max, the minimum of the 25 because there's not much. 1960. Throwback to the house I found with a 79 DCRI and a EGD5S installed in line. That was not too long ago either. That was like a month ago. I mean, not a month ago, like a couple days ago. 83. Doorbell. Thought it was there was a detector by it. What is that? Just actually, it's one of those slimline Fire X's from the 90s. This is something interesting. Yeah, just a slimline Fire X. I'm just waiting on the person to pay me so I can get my batteries, so I can, yeah. Crosswinds, I've seen this house, I think. Just a SA6070 second gen. Nothing too fancy. Common installed. Yeah, the detector I'm excited for the most, I would have to say, is my Amway. That has 9120s. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too worth mentioning.